Yeah, good idea.
All right. I think I can hold that.
Sorry, y'all.
All right.
Are we good?
I think we're good.
All right.
I'm going to read my little thing because I didn't memorize it. I apologize. Okay. I was incredibly honored that Melanie and Jonas wanted me to perform their wedding ceremony. And though I'd been thinking about it a lot, I wasn't quite sure until just recently what I was going to say here today. It took quite a while to find words that weren't just adequate, but which felt just right for this occasion. The wedding of my best friend to the love of her life. It was actually something Jonas told me, combined with a beautiful poem by, stop crying because you're going to hate me, by Khalil Gibran, which Melanie likes, that helped me to find my words. I have known Melanie for more than 25 years, and one of the things that I have loved and admired about her is how comfortable she is in her own skin and in her own company. I think that's a rare thing, really. And I always knew that when Mel found the person who she was going to love for the rest of her life, he would be someone who would not only respect that about her, but who would value it deeply as well. He would understand that she is brilliantly and beautifully complete on her own, and he would have to be brilliantly and beautifully complete himself. Last week, Mel and Jonas sent me some information they felt might prove helpful for the ceremony. Excuse me. Their words about one another were sweet and funny and loving. They included their nicknames for each other, Kabuki and Babu. Their adorable rhyming references, Melanie Joyce is Jonas's Melanie Choice, and Jonas is Melanie's bonus. Melanie said of Jonas, he is the most generous person I have ever met. His heart is so good, he's so smart, we laugh together all the time. He takes care of me and he makes me feel safe. I actually knew all these things. For the past 5 years, I have heard them in her voice and seen them in her photos and read them in her emails. But it was what Jonas said that really stood out for me. He talked about how she gets him, how she's willing to try new things because he likes them, even if she might not, and how she accepts his quirks and doesn't impose conditions on him. His final words were, Melanie is love and freedom. Love and freedom. Love and freedom are what two brilliantly and beautifully complete people need to be together. Love without conditions, freedom to be who they are, separately and as a couple, to be each other's choice and each other's bonus. Love and freedom, I think, are what inspired these words by Khalil Gibran. Let there be spaces in your togetherness, and let the winds of heaven dance between you. Love one another, but make not a bond of love. Rather, let it be a moving sea between the shores of your souls. Fill each other's cup, but drink not from one cup. Give one another of your bread, but eat not from the same loaf. Sing and dance together and be joyous, but each one of you be alone. Even as the strings of a lute are alone, they quiver with the same music. Give your hearts, but not in each other's keeping, for only the hand of life can contain your hearts. And stand together, yet not too near together, for the pillars of the temple stand apart, and the oak tree and the cypress grow not in each other's shadows. Love and freedom. That is what I wish for both of you, for always. For you to be brilliantly and beautifully complete as you are individually and as a couple. And I wish for you friendship. Your relationship began nearly 30 years ago with friendship. It was rekindled after more than 20 years apart with friendship. And your friendship remains today at the core of you, the collective you. I wish for it to continue to grow and for you to always remember the words of your goddaughter. My love will always begin with your friendship. It simply did not end there. And may your love be endless. Thank you. Okay. Now for the good stuff.
That was pretty good.
Good. All right. So this is like all new to me. Okay. So do you, Melanie, take Jonas to be your husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or worse, richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, as long as you both shall live?
Yes.
And do you, Jonas, take Melanie to be your wife, I almost read husband again, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or worse, richer or poorer, in sickness and health, and as long as you both shall live.
I do so much.
Okay.
Supposed to say I do there?
Well,
Okay.
you said yes, it was really clear.
Okay.
I don't think it's an issue. Okay,
I
so do
do.
you get the rings now? I think you do.
Okay.
Right? Okay.
That's his.
This, I was gonna say, this looks like Jonas's.
Think we know?
Would you like to hand it to him? I
Do
think
I
you
put
should.
it on him?
Put it on.
Okay.
There you go. Sweet.
And, oh, that's so pretty.
This is simple. I thought I wanted to.
Okay. Are we ready?
Yes.
I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Yay!
Yay! Step right.
Sorry. I'm making sure.
Yay!
Yay! That's it.
All right, now we can eat now.
Beautiful.